A few days ago, David Lynch died. And I'd read, like maybe 6 months ago, that, he was beginning to have emphysema, or at least that's when it was revealed. But I hoped he would hang on for a long time. He stopped making movies, long before I really learned more about him. But, when I was at my low point, still living in Downsville, the library in Walton actually had a copy of Eraserhead, and that's how I first saw that. So it was around 2012, 2013, thereabouts. And, obviously the film is very artistic, and, but I enjoyed it. I enjoy things that are creative and all that. That was, of course, his first film, and, the other David Lynch movies I've seen are, next was Mulholland Drive. When I was in college, after I'd come up to Rochester, my film professor, Frederick Berger, he showed Mulholland Drive, and that was very good. And I felt really intelligent when I, brought up the similarity between the scene where they go see the woman opera singer or whoever, and how, visually that kind of mirrored the girl in the radiator in Eraserhead. But anyway, and after that, eventually I saw The Elephant Man and Blue Velvet. And last night I was listening to some of the music from Blue Velvet. I love the main title of that movie. But that was the man's art. What about the artist himself? I suppose I could talk even longer about it, but, a lot of times I've said that Quentin Tarantino was my favorite living director, but in a lot of ways it was David Lynch too. Even though I haven't watched his movies as much, but they're so creative, and just, you can tell he really doesn't care, what people think, or, it's not just weirdness for weirdness' sake. It's, so many of the weirdest parts of, like Eraserhead, obviously, the girl in the radiator was pretty weird. And, Blue Velvet, the whole thing with Dennis Hopper breathing in that gas, and, the blue boxes in Mulholland Drive, just so much stuff like that. Like, I think creative people kind of admire people who are willing to just think for themselves. And, they appreciate seeing a movie where it's not the same old garbage, where, a bunch of superheroes trying to collect 7 magical gems to save the world, or some stupid crap like that. Just someone who actually is trying to just, make something interesting and thought-provoking. And, a lot of people throw the word art around when they talk about films, but it's, I really think you could call David Lynch an artist. And, my bus is gonna pull away soon, but this is a part I could talk more about, but, I'm married and I have 4 children, and I don't regret anything. But, I guess if I had my way, or, career-wise, David Lynch was an artist, and, being able to create the art you want and say what you want to say about society, and, journalists always want to know your opinion on things. It's, it's very, I think he lived a great life. He was lucky that he got to live the life of an artist, because, it's getting harder to do that, and, make millions of dollars doing it in the process. But, David Lynch is no longer with us, and I hope he's enjoying the kingdom of heaven. And thank you for all the good work. God bless you, David.